Hey there, and happy Friday from the KUOW newsroom. This is Seattle Now. I'm Paige Browning with today's top stories. It's Friday, April 24th. Tides are turning against the Seattle area's approach to homelessness. Local elected officials are meeting this afternoon for a board meeting of the King County Regional Homelessness Authority. It's their first meeting since an audit found overspending and weak financial controls at the agency. This week, some elected officials are calling to dismantle it, but its defenders are speaking out now. Christopher Ross is president of the Compass Housing Alliance, one of the service providers funded by the Regional Homelessness Authority. Ross wants to preserve the agency with stronger controls in place.
I would like to believe that they're at a point in time where they are starting to get some traction, and that's why we also say a dissolution of the agency would be an overcorrection and a challenge for the people that we serve and the rest of the service providers.
Another service provider who spoke to KUOW on condition of anonymity said they believe the agency should be dissolved, but they said it should be done slowly to avoid chaotic gaps in funding. The agency was launched 5 years ago through an agreement between Seattle and King County to better coordinate homeless services on a regional level. As the sun came out today, so too did hundreds of volunteers and patients for the annual free health clinic. Seattle King County Clinic is finishing day 2 of 4 at Seattle Center. It provides a wide range of medical care, including vision and dental, totally for free. Gabrielle Mayorga was there on the first day.
I don't have insurance, and the cost to seek care anywhere else is too high.
This annual pop-up clinic has become his main source for health care. Thousands of patients are expected to take advantage of the services. Mayorga says don't be discouraged by the long lines.
Sometimes you don't find the courage to come because you may think like it's too many people or maybe it's not that good, and it's the opposite. It's really good. It's very well organized.
The clinic runs through Sunday, and they start handing out tickets for entry at 5:30 a.m. News of state importance today, in which we've got a few stories to share. Governor Bob Ferguson's office has placed the state's prison watchdog on leave. The Seattle Times reports the director of the Office of Corrections Ombudsman was placed on home duty while investigators look into accusations of misconduct. Jeremiah Bourgeois is accused of awarding a contract to a friend as well as misusing a prison ID badge and state vehicle. Bourgeois says he won't comply. He's accusing Ferguson of undermining the watchdog's independence. A bad note for the state tonight. Washington State may be at risk of a credit downgrade in the near future. That's according to a new report from Moody's, one of the big 3 credit rating agencies, which changed the state's outlook from stable to negative this week. State Treasurer Mike Pelliciotti tells us why this matters.
I describe this as almost like a check engine light. It's turned on in the car. It's going to require immediate action. It's not a downgrade yet, but it's a clear warning that if the legislature does not follow my office's budget guardrails and recommendations in this next legislative session, that a downgrade is likely to occur, and we need to make sure that's avoided.
A lower rating would make it more expensive for the state to borrow money. Moody's cited the state's reliance on one-time payouts to balance its budget. The state still has the highest rating possible. Down at the county level today, our sewer bills may be going up. King County plans to raise sewer rates by nearly 13% next year. The county's wastewater treatment division says the money is needed to increase capacity, modernize old infrastructure, and comply with state and federal regulations. Cameron Garol, the county's wastewater division director, says many parts of the sewage system are just too old.
The sewer rate is the main revenue mechanism to pay for all the costs associated with operating the system 24/7, 365, maintaining the system. It is an aging system. Much of our system was built in the 1960s and 1990s.
The county council will need to approve the proposed increase, which would cost the average ratepayer about $8 a month. It's Friday, and we wanted to bring in a couple lighter stories to the mix today. Like, It used to be a mystery where monarch butterflies go. But now, new lightweight solar technology is tracking their migration paths. A fresh project is trying to tag northwest butterflies with these high-tech electronic tags to see where the butterflies go. David James is an entomologist based in Prosser, Washington.
Now, because we can check them daily or hourly, in some instances, we know what they're doing all the time. So it's opened up a whole new window into their migratory behavior from point A to point B.
James says he's learned that butterflies often don't fly in a straight line. Some butterflies go from Idaho, possibly all the way to Utah, Arizona, and even Mexico. Here's another move about to happen, one from Indiana to Seattle. The Seahawks have made their pick in the first round of the NFL Draft.
With the 32nd pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Jadarian Price, Notre Dame running back.
Jadarian Price will look to help fill the hole left by Super Bowl MVP Kenneth Walker III, who signed with the Kansas City Chiefs in the offseason. The Seahawks have 3 more picks in the 2nd, 3rd, and 6th rounds. Our short stories today start with crypto and end with beer. First, Washington state officials are accusing 38 companies of defrauding people through cryptocurrency scams. Regulators with the State Department of Financial Institutions say these companies lured customers with social media posts offering free investment training. The Seattle Times reports the companies allegedly invited people to make so-called test trades on their platforms using AI-generated investing advice and defrauded these people out of almost $10 million. And I need something refreshing to end on after hearing about AI being used for fraud. So how about this beer news? Seattle's beer scene just won national awards. 4 local breweries picked up gold medals at the World Beer Cup. Cloudburst Brewing led the way with 2 wins, one for a rice lager and another for a hoppy pilsner. Other Seattle winners include Rubens Brews, Ghostfish Brewing, and Elliott Bay Brewing Co., all topping their categories. The competition, held in Philadelphia, drew more than 8,000 entries. Next week on Seattle Now, a new directive from the Trump administration is reorganizing the U.S. Forest Service. That will close down Seattle's Field Research Center ahead of a potentially difficult wildfire season.
The Seattle Wildland Fire Lab, they do a lot of smoke modeling and smoke forecasting, which helps firefighters know where to go to work effectively and not be in dangerous amounts of smoke, and helps the whole state know where smoke might be really bad due to any given fire.
Hear more Monday morning. That's all for today from the KUOW Newsroom in Seattle. Our producer's Andy Hurst. I'm Paige Browning. Seattle Now and KUOW are members of the NPR network. I hope you have a great weekend.